Good afternoon, everyone, and my name is Glenn Tompkins. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Well, this could turn out to be a spectacular investment. Today, we're going to talk about what a SPAC is, a general overview of what a SPAC is, and what its upside and downside potentials are. If this is something that's important to you, you sit right there. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Glenn Tompkins, Senior Instructor here at VectorVest. Always love to provide these videos for you. And this in particular is about a question dealing with SPACs, or Special Purpose Acquisition Companies. A lot of people out there still don't understand what they're all about, and they wanted to see a video, and I'm sure there's a lot of videos on YouTube about it. But today, I really want to put it down in layman's terms, from me to you, to get a better understanding of what they are and could this really be a spectacular investment. Before we get started, for all of you who support the VV Nation, thank you for subscribing to the channel. For all of you who are just coming along and you see the content and you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, just take a second, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell icon, so if you really do like the content, you'll be able to be alerted to when new content comes out. By all means, please share this information across your social circles so that a lot of other people can be introduced to what we do here at VectorVest. But most of all, if you like the content, don't forget to smash that like button. By all means, if you've got anything to say about the video, put it down in the comments. Let us know what you think, and also let us know what other stocks you may be interested in for the YouTube channel. All right, let's get into it. What is a SPAC? Again, it is a special purpose acquisition company. So I'm going to start off by bringing you into a story. You know me, I always got some news about anything. All right, so this comes from a site called SPAC Consultants. SPACs are an attractive vehicle to raise capital. An IPO, or a SPAC, is a registered IPO, for those of you who don't know. That is an initial public offering. When I take my company, my private company, into the world of other retail investors so that they can also buy into my company, raise the stock's price of my company, make me more profitable, and hopefully create a better bottom line for my company so that the investors also make money as well. A SPAC is a registered IPO that raises money that sits in a trust account that is created and formed by private equity sponsors and well-known business people. So let me take this into practical application. My name is Glenn. I own this cup. Happens to be a VectorVest cup. And by the way, if you really want to take advantage of buying one of these mugs, look down below. We have a VectorVest store. All right, I digress. I own this cup, and I build all of these. I make all these cups, and people like them. The ceramic is good. It's good quality. It doesn't break, all that kind of stuff. And someone says, man, your cups are so good. I want to invest in your company. You should take it public. All right, maybe I will. If my product is that good, I should not have problems finding people to invest in my company to help put it from a private equity into an initial public offering so that other people can invest. But there's a lot of other companies that would love to go public, but just don't have the backing or the money behind it to do so. And the money sits in a trust account. So these people come together, they got a lot of money. Man, they got lots of money. And they put it into a trust account, and it sits there. And they're looking for companies to go after. Special purpose acquisition, they're looking for companies to buy, companies to acquire. Private company, thereby taking that private company public through a reverse merger of sorts. It's either a financial or financing technique or a merger and acquisition transaction transactions, to get the private company public. It enables retail investors and public investors to participate in a private equity transactions, single-purpose private equity transactions, sponsored by some of the best-known private equity professionals in the country. And that's what a SPAC is in essence. All right, so that's the overall down-to-earth understanding of what a SPAC is. Now, as you do that, my company, somebody, instead of me raising the money to take my company public, a whole bunch of people, just people who have venture capital to put into an account, they come up to me and say, yo, I like that cup you got. And I think it's going to do good in the market. I want to take you public. I sit back and go, okay. Some of the disadvantages are, well, I lose a little bit of control in my company because now somebody else put the hard work and had the money behind it to buy my company. I am still now as an initial public offering, but I didn't have to do a lot of the work. Maybe my company was that good that somebody else or a group or a contingent of people felt that, well, we want to take your company public. Well, how much work did I have to do on my end? Not much. I continue to make my cups. I am still part owner of that company because I'm not full owner anymore. I give up some ability to still run my company, some ownership, but I'm now public and I can make some more money. So let's go take a look at a couple of other things. SPACs a long time ago have been a joke in Silicon Valley. Now they're going mainstream. Before I do this story, though, I'm going to do something else. I'm going to answer a few questions about SPACs as well. What does SPACs mean? I told you what that meant, special purpose acquisition company. Why are SPACs so popular now? Public companies trade at higher multiples than private companies, so SPACs offer the opportunity for a higher valuation for me to sell this cup. Now my company is valued more. But control. While business owners lose some control when taking on private equity, a SPAC allows you to maintain a significant stake in the company, not all, but a significant stake in the company. A merger allows a company to go public, to get capital influx, and that's what's always good for a company, is to get money to grow it more quickly than it would if it had a conventional IPO. A SPAC acquisition could be closed in just a few months versus the grueling process of going IPO with the SEC, which can take up to 6 months. Would you rather take your company public quickly or go through an arduous task, all right? Why are SPACs doing better than IPOs? As compared to a traditional IPO, SPAC IPOs can be significantly quicker. Due to its lack of fundamental operation, both financial statements and prospectus filed through the SPAC IPO are significantly shorter and can be prepared in a matter of weeks compared to a matter of months for a traditional IPO. And last, are SPACs cheaper than IPOs? So, SPAC fees are about a quarter of the money raised, right? 3 to 4 times as much as you'd pay for an IPO, albeit better disguised. One SPAC also gives the investors warrants, which means that if the stock goes up, they give away more money. So a SPAC gives you a higher opportunity to make some money than just a traditional IPO. All right, so I wanted to answer some of those questions. Remember, this is from me to you. SPACs used to be a joke. Venture capitalists point to SPAC announcement by SoFi, 23andMe, Desktop Metal, and Matterport as a clear sign that higher quality companies are choosing that route than to the public market. The surging number of SPACs on the market, coupled with the participation by top institutional investors, have made the process cost-efficient and credible. All right, SPACs are stealing from the 2021 IPO calendar, and we'll see. I'm going to show you that. I've got a website that you can go to called SPACanalytics.com. I love this site, and there's a lot of sites out there that can give you this kind of information, but I've honed in on this one. I like this. It gives you a lot of great information. How many SPACs out there seeking acquisition? 392 out there. SPACs are looking for companies to buy. Announced acquisitions, 108. Completed acquisitions, 285 acquisitions. SPACs liquidated, the total. How many stocks or companies are in the IPO pipeline? 185. Wow. All right. And you can see over the last few years, the bump up in SPAC IPOs compared to total IPOs, still not overperforming the total IPOs. But look at that number over the last 2 years. A lot more people are going the SPAC route. So we look at recent performance on some SPAC IPOs, but this is the one I like the most. Top performing SPACs, and there's about 30 in here. I can look, and you can take these stocks and put them into your watch list with your broker, with whoever you do your trading with. There's a difference, though. Your watch list will just put these stocks in order. That's it. With the power of rank analysis in the VectorVest software, I can take that watch list to a whole nother level. All right, so let's do this. I'm going to minimize this, and I've got a watch list in the software named SPAC Top Performing. I took those stocks and put them into a watch list in VectorVest. Now, I'm only going to show you the top one. If you're not a VectorVest subscriber, I don't want to show you all of the rank analysis you can do, because you know something? In order to get that, take a trial. The trial for the software is 99 cents for 30 days to do the analysis that I'm about to show you right now. Let's analyze the stock. Now, there's one stock, an SPAC that I want to keep my eye on, Prim, and I'm going to show you why in a second. First off, it's trading at $39.11 with a value of $44.38. The stock is clearly undervalued. Now we look at our analysis, RV, RS, RT, VST, and recommendation, all of those things, and I'm going to show you the power of the rank analysis. The stock has good upside potential as compared to a AAA corporate bond. The stock is a safe stock compared from an ability to make or exceed its earnings expectations. The stock is going up in price right now in a big uptrend. Our master indicator tells us that overall, it's a good stock. It currently has a buy recommendation. Now, out of the 31 stocks that's in my watch list, which ones of these is the safest stock in the data in that watch list? I quickly sort by RS. What comes up to the top? Prim. All right. How about the best overall stock by VST in the list? Let's sort by VST. Remember, it's still sorting all 31 stocks. I'm only showing you the top stock. By overall, Prim is at the top again. How about by earnings per share? Our earnings is forecasted out 1 year. How about it's got the highest earnings per share in that list of 31 stocks as well. That's why I wanted to hone in on this specific SPAC out of that watch list. If I went back to that watch list of stocks that you saw in that SPAC Analytics website, you just look at the top performing and go rocking and rolling with that. The VectorVest software will really hone in on what's working the best out of those 31 stocks. How cool is that? Again, 99 cents for 30 days to get this kind of rank analysis on a watch list of stocks. All right, last but not least, let's take this a step further. Let's right click. Let's view the stock graph. Woo-wee! This is a 3-month graph on this IPO that came by way of SPAC, Special Purpose Acquisition Company. Nice above the 20-day exponential moving average. Volume is pretty steady, most recently rising. Earnings per share growing over the last 3 months. Earnings growth rate rising over the last 3 months. Earnings is the engine that drives the stock's price higher. And look at the rock and rollinosity, that's a Glennism, of this company. Very few times below that 20-day exponential moving average. Bottom left, top right, and that's what rank analysis will bring to the forefront rather than just to look at the raw data that you saw on that website. So folks, if nothing else, I hope you've got some valuable information on what a SPAC is, what it does, and how it could help or hurt or hinder me as my individual owned cup maker in the private sector. So this was another video that has been asked for by our subscribers. If you like the content, folks, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share this out on your social media. We love doing these videos and we love trying to help you. And I'm hoping that this was just a very good laid out layman's understanding on what a SPAC is and how it works. So until the next time, folks, see ya.